Hey guys, Sky here, and before this video starts, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads for the games I said that I would be uploading. It's just, I downloaded this software, and I bought it actually, and then downloaded it, and it turned out it wasn't very good, and I'm trying to get a refund. So I've been trying to upload the videos. I had the videos done on that software, but then since I couldn't upload them, it just didn't really work out, so yeah, sorry about that, but I will be sure to get this video up. And this is my new gaming channel. It's called Crispy Taco Gaming. You can just type it in the search bar, and it should be the first result. And yeah, it's not in my little community thing, so I will put that up there by the time this video is up. And about the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 ideas, that video has been scrapped. Now all that I'm making is a top 10 idea Pokemon themed, and the top 10 E3, which is the video you're about to see now. And yes, I'm about to go on vacation. I'm going to try to get these two videos up, and then put some little vlogs, and I'm also going to do a little bit more vlogs after, maybe before vacation. So yeah, thank you guys for staying in tuned, and also this is not a paid sponsor, this is just sponsored by me. I just like to say, this video is sponsored by Screencast-O-Matic, which is what I use. Yes, it does have the watermark, and it has a little yellow thing around the mouse. But it's all good, because it's the only software that I can use that has actually worked, and it's absolutely free. You can buy the membership, which I'm sure would be a lot better. But right now, I'm just glad that it's free. And yeah, I'm just glad that it still works. It's the only thing that's actually works. So shout out to Screencast-O-Matic, and this is what this video is sponsored by. It's also sponsored by IGN.com. That's where I'm getting all the information from, while adding in a little bit of my spice. And basically it's for the E3 games. You can just check these guys out. They have a lot of awesome information. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and here's the top 10 E3 games from 2015. Hello everybody, Skylanders, we're back here again with another video. This is the Xbox press conference. Nothing I really need to talk about, but I just need to show this while I'm talking so it's not too boring for you guys. But yeah, not necessarily my favorite company, but I just thought they had a really cool setup, and it was kind of interesting to look at. And yes, I have the volume down, but who cares about Xbox anyway. Before I start, I know there's a lot of great games I missed, but be sure to leave your top 10 E3 games in the comments below if you want to, and I will make sure to read them and comment back of what I think. So yeah, there's a lot of great games I missed, but warning, this might not be kind of child friendly. But it's not like I'm not gonna show anything too bad. But yeah, I know these games aren't necessarily like kids games, but there's like no like super mature games, so it's like not all like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Halo, all that stuff. And I know there's probably a lot of good games I've missed, because I'm saying the new Halo game I'm psyched for, new Black Ops I'm psyched for, but these are my top 10 games that I actually would play, and maybe even buy. And also, speaking of that, not all of these games I can actually buy. And no, I wasn't at E3. So all this is coming from the Sony press conference. Not Sony. Oh my gosh. I keep saying Sony. From the IGN.com. So yeah, I'm super excited to start this list. So let's get right into it So of course, at number 10, we have Skylanders 5, aka Skylanders Superchargers. Some of you guys are like, what? If you're the Skylander expert, how did Skylanders Superchargers get the least pick in your top 10 list? Well, I don't have anything against Skylanders Superchargers. It's just Skylanders isn't necessarily the best game. It's more of a fun kids game for collectors of like. And yes, I find it really awesome, and I think the new vehicle idea is really cool. But it's not necessarily the best game out there in the world, and that's why it's ranked so low on my list. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it just definitely isn't the best, because we've seen a lot better and cooler things that are new at E3. And I don't have anything against Skylanders. I don't have anything against anything. But yeah, on IGN I don't think they have gameplay, so I'm just gonna show you the trailer since I'm allowed to show the trailer, and I don't have to deal with anybody's gameplay. So yeah, and now I'm gonna read you some extra information just if you wanted to know anything else. So yeah, this is the Skylanders Superchargers wiki guide on IGN.com. Platforms it will be on is 3DS, Wii U, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, iPad, and Android. That's a mouthful. And the developers are Toys for Bob, Beanox, and the publisher is Activision, of course. And then this just tells you stuff you already know. You don't really need anything. And then yeah, so let's move on to number 9. And of course, at number 9, we have one of those games where all you have to say is just why and especially this trailer. It's so funny, especially this part, because when I watched the trailer for the first time, I got so excited because I did not think that they'd make another game like this. But yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, so I'm just going to let it show real quick. So yes, this is South Park, and it has a play on words for the title. It's called South Park: The Fractured Butthole. And yes, speaking of one of those games I might not play, this is one of those games, but I love this game when I saw the first one, which was The Stick of Truth, and I would love to play this game. So, since I'm a PC gamer, this is one of those PC platforms, but yeah, definitely not a kid-friendly game, but I don't think I'll play it, and if I do, then that would be really awesome. And if anything, I'm all about Steam, so I'm getting a new computer. It's not confirmed yet, but I've been wanting to get a new computer. So yeah, this game's basically, it's what I know, it's still an RPG style, but instead of being like a bunch of these like RPG characters, they're playing dun 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 dun. They will show you superheroes, and some of these we've seen in the show, and some of them are brand new. And there's a giant cast of characters that are brand new, and I think the game just looks so funny, and it's gonna be an awesome adventure. I never played the first one, but I've seen PewDiePie play it, so yeah, I'm super excited for this entry in the series. Once again, we're on the South Park: The Fractured Butthole wiki guide, and the platforms it's on is PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So all the older consoles, they will not be on it. But since I have Steam, make sure to download Steam. You can get a bunch of good games. Do not play with my cord, Lucy. And yeah, I'm gonna be getting on PC maybe. Developer is Ubisoft San Francisco, and the publisher is Ubisoft. And yeah, there's not really much to say, but it does say the cast of characters that we know. We have Cartman the Coon, Kenny the Mysterian, Stan the Toolshed, and Kyle the Human Kite, and Butters Professor Chaos, Timmy Iron Maiden, and then it shows you all this other stuff. Pretty cool game. I'm hoping it's hysterical. I can't talk today. As the first one. So yeah, now with number 8. At number 8, we have a game called Below. It's our first indie game on the list, and I technically, like, in real terms, I have hardly no knowledge on this game. I've seen it on a couple people's lists, and I've seen the art play style. It's a top-down view, and you can see the little character moving. He is, or she, is absolutely small, and I think that's what makes the charm. If any of you guys have played this app, I used to have this app that I paid for, and I loved it. I played it all the levels over and over again. It's called Monument Valley, but this game is called Below, and I just love it because of the art style. It reminds me so much of Monument Valley, and basically it looks like one of those Don't Starve style games, and it looks like it has a bunch of puzzles and RPG combat, which I think is going to be really awesome, and I cannot wait to play this. Not sure if I'll get it, but I would love to. So now we have the Below wiki guide. Also, before I start, actually, I'm not doing this because I'm an all PC gamer, and I just became an all PC gamer, so you can't really judge me, and because most of these games are PC. But yes, the platforms that will be released on is Xbox One and PC, and the developer is Capybara, and the publisher is TBA. I'm not sure if that's an actual company or if it's not to be announced. But yeah, this game apparently was announced at E3 2013, which I did not know. There's a trailer for it, and that's basically all it is. And it's been compared to Legend of Zelda Dark Souls. Okay, so it is kind of like Don't Starve. It's like if you character dies, a new character, and it's totally new generation. So it kind of reminds me of the game ZombiU and Minecraft, and I can see the Dark Souls and Zelda element to it. So yeah, super excited for this game. Now with number 7. At our number 7 spot is one of those games I was so hoping for to come back, and look what it is. It is the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare number 2. Now, it was this and the new Call of Duty game, but since I like Plants vs. Zombies a lot, I think it was a really fun game when the first one came out, and now we have a whole new cast of characters, including the old ones, and the trailer is very unique, and it shows like all the new characters and showcases them like one by one. So there's like the Rose, and then it like will show that zombie. You can see the pea shooters in the background, and then there's the new corn guy, and he's fighting with a new zombie, which makes the trailer really cool. And I think this is one of the most unique trailers, and it's really cool. And I don't know why it's lagging so bad, but I'm super excited for this game, and I'm going to show you the consoles it comes out. So this is another game that comes out in 2016. So most of these games are coming out in 2016, but the platforms it was released on is PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Now, I wasn't going to plan on getting it on PC because, I don't know, first-person shooters aren't necessarily the best on PC, but since it's not going to be out on the PS3 or Xbox 360 consoles, I might as well just get it anyway. The developer is obviously PopCap Games, the creator of the Plants vs. Zombies franchise, and the publisher is Electronic Arts. And yeah, so I don't know if basically it's returning everything, and it tells you all the new characters. So there's a Colonel Corn, Rose, Citron, and there's the returning characters. And then there's the Imp, ZMech, Imp Armor, Captain Dreadbeard, and Super Brains. And what I'm hoping is that we get more new characters, which make the game really refreshing. Yes, we get a bunch of new maps and stuff, but I'd also like another game mode. And this is the only early stages, so by the time it comes out, I'm sure it'll be amazing. And taking our number 6 spot is a game I did not see coming, and I didn't even know about it until like a couple weeks after E3. And oh my gosh, was I surprised to see that there is a new updated game called Rare Replay, which is bringing back every single Rare game, all new in HD. Wow, this is pretty cool because not only does it let me play some of the games that I've never played or at least seen, and I can play them and all new graphics, but the perfect thing is that it's the closest thing we get to a new Banjo game. And I know that they've had great games like Banjo-Kazooie, Perfect Dark, Battletoads, and Conker's Bad Fur Day, but yeah, this is really exciting for me, and I'm super excited to play this. So yeah, here's some of the games, and now I'm gonna advance forward. Now, this game has a E through M rating, which means there's some bad games, aka Conker, and some good games like Banjo-Kazooie. So you can see the Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, but they're also going to have the original. See Perfect Dark characters, we see Conker, Viva, Pinata, I believe, Battletoads, and a bunch of other rare characters. The platforms are Xbox One, so this is one of the games on my list that I cannot actually play, and this is one of the games that come out this year, so I have to be sure to check out some people play remastered versions of some of these games. And it's really cool because its slogan is the 30 years, $30, making it just $1 per game, and $30 is a pretty good for a game, because usually games these days are like $60. We can see Perfect Dark, we can see some Battletoads, we see Conker, Banjo-Tooie, Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, Battletoads, a bunch of classics that some of you guys might not know of, but if you get this game, I'm sure you would love it. We have now reached the top 5 spot, which is a game that I wasn't too interested in until I started watching some people play it, and it is called Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I don't know how you guys want to call it. I'm not sure. Some people might get mad at me when I say this. I'm not sure if this is the second game or if it's like a spin-off game or something, but I'm pretty sure it's the second game because there's a game called Mirror's Edge, and I just love the gameplay style. How it's in first person, you can like run, jump across walls, and the character looks so awesome. And this is why people might get mad at me, but I have not played the first one. But I plan on, if I'm getting this, since it's on PC, I'll download the first one and play it, because it shouldn't be that much on Steam. And yes, I do not know much about this game. I just know, like, the gameplay style and everything, like, about it. And I think it looks really cool, and I'm super glad to get this game, and that it's coming out. So I have a long time to play Mirror's Edge, so I will get this game by the time it comes out, hopefully. So it looks like I'm going to have to record 2 parts to this, but anyway, back to the list. This game comes out February, which is early 2016, and I still have a couple months to play the first one, so maybe I'll get that by Christmas, beat it, and then play the Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And then the platforms is PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Developers DICE, and publisher is Electronic Arts. So I'm curious on to see how this plays out. Basically, there's a bunch of information we don't really need to go over with. And I'm sorry that it's not a too descriptive one, but if you want to see some more descriptive ones, you can go check out other people's top 10 lists. I just like to tell you guys what I liked from E3, and make sure to drop a comment of what you like, and leave a like, and subscribe. Taking our number 4 spot, and this is the last game and second game on the list that I can actually not play because I do not own a Wii U. Just like the other game, which was, let's see, what was it called? South Park. But I can probably play South Park. But this is the game that I cannot actually play. And there's been a bunch of games. This is the Wii U, Nintendo's Wii U Space Shooter. And I played the original, so you guys can't judge me on this one. But this game looks amazing. And there's no gameplay on the website. But I have seen gameplay. And people say the controls are kind of funky. But that's what makes the game amazing. And I don't know if that's the tail, but if you look right here, it says like a number 3. I'm confused because I don't remember there being a second one. But I can't play this game. There's not much about it. We just know that there's some new characters, and there's gyro controls, which are the tricky ones, but you can use different controls. But yeah, I'm super excited to watch a walkthrough on this. And now to our number 3 spot. So taking our number 3 spot is the new Zelda game, and I am super psyched. I'm just gonna lose it. And it looks like there's some taunting features, which I just noticed. I just wanted to say that aloud. But I'm surprised they've already had a new Zelda game released, because they have just recently made a remastered version of Majora's Mask, and I have not beaten it yet, but I've gotten to the majority of it, and I will be able to beat the final level. But this game looks awesome. It could be a sequel, it could be a prequel, who knows, but all I know is that it basically is the same style as what's it called? Four Swords. But this time you can play as 3 people at once. It is a multiplayer game, but I believe you can play single player. Since I don't have that many friends who have a 3DS, I can't really play a multiplayer game. But I'm sure one player should be just as fun. And it looks like there's new outfits and stuff, and it's going to involve 3-player puzzles. And yeah, I'm super stoked for this game because I love the Zelda franchise, one of my favorites. And it's on the 3DS, so what more could you ask for? Nintendo went all out this year on E3, and I'm glad for this game to come out. So yeah, they did get a lot of time on it. It comes out fall 2015. Oh wait, never mind, that's 2015. It's coming out soon. So I'll probably get that for Christmas. Obviously, it's Nintendo. And yeah, there's a bunch of... These things are like taunts, I guess, and you can change what player you're playing as. Pretty cool, I have to say so myself. And it tells you a bunch of game mechanics as the different outfits, totem mechanics, and settings. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make this a 2-parter, but I'll combine them. And back continuing our list. Oops, we better turn that sound down. Back continuing our list, at number 2 is a game that I've played since I was a kid, and I absolutely love and adore. Now, I don't play the Final Fantasy series, which some of you guys would be like, well, why would you play this then? But basically, this is the Disney spin on the Final Fantasy series, and the game is called Kingdom Hearts. This is the 3rd one, and this one is lagging really badly. But might I say, this game looks fantastic, and the game is beautiful. I love Kingdom Hearts, and now that they've finally been number 3, because this is what fans have been wanting for a long time, we don't want a spin-off game, we wanted the main series game. So now that we have Final Fantasy, oh my gosh, Kingdom Hearts 3, this will continue on our experience, and we'll get a lot more gameplay out of it. And I'm pretty sure everyone's pretty excited to see this. I know I was. So yeah, I'm going to show you the extra stuff, and let's get on with it. So, to be released is TBA, and when I was editing this video, I realized that TBA was to be announced, which I thought, and it comes out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, which I'm very sad because I cannot get it. But maybe I could probably get a PS4 or something, or I could watch somebody play it. But basically, the developer is Square Enix, first production development, and publisher is Square Enix. And this is the video. It says, the Kingdom Hearts 3 is an upcoming action-adventure RPG combining Square Enix and Disney universes. So it might be Square Enix, but I'm pretty sure it was Final Fantasy. And it continues the story told in Hearts 2 and its spin-offs. So yeah, the spin-offs did have something to do with the story, but they weren't a main series game. And then, yep, it's demonstrated the Kingdom Hearts 3 villain elements drawn from the Tangled film. And I was hoping that it might show Big Hero 6, but I don't know how that would fit into this thing. And yeah, it shows Sora, Donald, and Goofy, which are the 3 main characters. Sora obviously represents Mickey Mouse. And yeah, basically it shows you the light and dark at the beginning, the story, characters. And yeah, I'm not going to spoil it too much. You can read into it if you want. And now finally, for a game that I've seen on a lot of people's lists, and they all said that they would never see this thing being on their top 1. And nor did I until I saw it and I fell in love with it. Here we go, guys. My favorite E3 game from 2015. And taking our number 1 spot is an indie game. What? yes, an indie game has took our #1 spot for E3 2015, and as it says, it's a Xbox exclusive, which they are very lucky to have this game. Basically, I always said that this was like a 1950s based cartoon style, but it actually goes as far as 1930. The game is called Cuphead. Now you can see that the game looks really old, and I think it looks amazing because I love cartoons, and I've seen some of the older Mickey Mouse cartoons, and they... Oops, what is this? We don't want that, but that's taken away from the gameplay. But anyways, while we're talking, it's definitely coming out in 2016, and I will be sure to get this on PC. This is my #1 wishlist game. I don't think it has a greenlight page yet, but I'm totally gonna get this. It's developers of Studio MDHR, and that's so it's a publisher. So it has a nice touch. It also flickers, and you can tell. I mean, look at this. It's like a 1930 style cartoon, and that's what it says. And it was released apparently in 2014, but I guess it was not, it didn't have any gameplay. But basically, the only thing that's kind of sad about this is that it only shows gameplay. But you can see there's like a bunch of bosses, and, oops, I said that wrong. The only thing that's kind of disappointing is like it only shows bosses, and it shows gameplay. And you can see there's like a mermaid. That guy looks like he's from, Popeye. And then there's a bunch of controls like dash lock and all that stuff. And here's another boss that looks like 2 little water droplets. And yeah, those are some of the pictures, but there's tons of bosses. And what I'm assuming is, I'm not spoiling it because I don't know if this is for sure. But I'm assuming by the end of the game you'll do all the devil's gambling, which is defeating all the bosses or something, and then the devil turns on you, knowing him and his evil self, and you have to fight this awesome devil boss thing. How amazing would that be? And yeah, the thing that I'm confused about is, it says, well, first off, before I get back to that, it says PC sometime. It says, let's see, you know what, I'm just gonna go to what I was saying. On this part it says Xbox One, but when you click on it, the article, it says, okay, it says that it is also in PC, so I don't know what that's about, but I have to get it on PC because I don't have Xbox One. But this is a run and gun fighting game, which I did not think it would be like that. I mean, it looks like that, but it's kind of weird because it could have been something else like Shovel Knight, a platformer, but it technically is a platformer, and it's really cool. And it seems to imply the game will focus on 2-player co-op, also 1-player co-op. And apparently you get a mixture of weapons because you can play as your normal self. And then there's also the little plane, and I'm guessing there's a giant assortment of weapons and stuff, fight or flight. So maybe there's like 2 modes. There's like a fight or flight mode. I don't know if this game will have like guns or stuff, but I'm pretty sure it won't. I mean, it looks like a little cartoony game. But yeah, I absolutely adore this game, and I'm super excited for this to come out. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Next video for my top 10 will be the top 10 things I want to see in Pokemon. And yeah, I have another video idea, but I don't know if I can get it in before vacation, so I don't want to promise you anything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Today is July 8th, and you guys will probably be seeing this by July 9th or July 8th. And I'm assuming the next Pokemon video, let's see if today is a Wednesday, then I will try to get it out by the Thursday of next week, maybe Wednesday. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, thanks if you're still sticking around to see the video. I know today's video is kind of long. I don't know if the Pokemon video will be that long, but when I start talking, it just kind of happens, and yeah. I know there's been a lot of mistakes in this video, and you guys, I like a lot of cutting, but this was kind of an edited video, and some parts I messed up, and I can't really edit that out because that would ruin the whole thing. And I haven't really told you guys this, but the reason why I stutter and stuff, and I like pronounce words wrong, I can't really help it. I have trouble speaking. So yeah, sorry about that. I know some of you guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but sometimes it's kind of hard for me to speak, and it's like, see, I can't. I'm just like stuttering like I am now, or if I pronounce a bunch of words wrong, it's just my mind just like running so fast. And yeah, so I'm gonna upload the video today, which is the 8th of July, and I'll have the next one up. And if I do the other video that will probably be the last video until the vlogs start. So yeah, thank you guys for the true subscribers that stayed till the end of the video. It's getting close to my 1-year anniversary, which I'm gonna miss, so I'll do that after vacation. And I might have a contest because I have this shirt that I created that I really like. I wasn't supposed to tell you, but I don't know, I just thought I might. It's getting kind of late because I've been doing a new collection all day. I'm also thinking of doing a room tour, but before I start giving you away all my ideas and start rambling, thank you guys to all the true subscribers, and it's okay. Thank you for liking the video, subscribing. So yeah, I'm gonna publish this video and probably go to bed. So thank you guys for watching. See you.